Hi Mustangs! This video is all about attendance expectations here at Mira Costa High School. Please note that your presence matters. Students are required by law to attend school. So let's go over our attendance policy. If you are less than 30 minutes late, you are tardy. Let's break down what a tardy means. You are expected to be seated when the bell rings. Students who arrive late must check into the attendance office with a note excusing their partial day absence. Only a verified medical excuse provided by a doctor will be accepted for clearing a tardy. If you are more than 30 minutes late, you are absent. You are also marked absent if you are not present during a scheduled class period throughout the day. There are various consequences for students with unexcused tardies and unverified absences that include a teacher referral, counselor referral, detention, tardy letters home, truancy letters, study zone Saturday school, loss of privileges, and extracurricular activities, among other consequences. For students who have chronic absences, which means being absent more than 10% of the school year per period or per day, consequences can lead to SART or SARB meetings, which include the district attorney's office. As you can see, there are serious consequences to frequent tardies and chronic absences that you can read more about in the Parent-Student Handbook on our school website. So, let's say you have a legitimate excuse for why you are absent, which could include illness, quarantine, a medical appointment, a family member's funeral, an observation of a religious holiday, spending time with family in the military, or other extenuating circumstances that gain 1 week prior approval from an administrator. You have 5 days to clear that absence. Once again, parents and legal guardians have 5 days to verify and clear an absence. So how do you do that? You can do this in 2 ways. First, you can clear the absence through a written parent note that includes your name, dates and periods of absence, reason, and parent signature. Second, your parent or guardian can go online and fill out the absence online verification form. What you cannot do is call the attendance office. The attendance office will not accept phone calls, so be sure to submit the signed parent note or have your parent complete the online verification form. What if you are marked absent or tardy in error? Then you, the student, need to go to the attendance office and obtain an absence clearance form, which you can fill out, confirm with your teacher, and submit to clear that absence. Remember, you have 5 days to clear absences. Let's talk about other situations that pertain to absences. You'll notice that Aries has lots of letters that describe different scenarios. For example, if you see a Z, that means you are truant. Truancy is when a student is on campus but they do not report to class. Remember, when you are on campus, you must be checked in somewhere during the periods you have a class. Otherwise, you are truant. You are never allowed to leave class or school without prior permission. What about when you have to be somewhere due to a sport, a field trip, or college visits? For school-sponsored field trips, athletic events, or school business, your coach, teacher, or school official will clear your absence for you. For extended absences, if you have a medical situation or an athletic competition to attend, you can request for short-term independent study, which is for absences between 3 and 14 days with approval from the vice principal. If you are a junior or senior and need to visit a college during school days, you can receive prior approval from an administrator at least 1 week in advance with documentation. What if you have to leave early for a doctor's appointment, or your parent or guardian plans to pick you up from school in the middle of the day? You should check into the attendance office before school, during break, or during lunch and show a signed parent note. Then, the attendance office will provide you with an off-grounds permit that you can use when it's time to leave campus. And you would just show the security guard before leaving campus your off-grounds permit, and you can be picked up. Another way to be given permission is to have your parent come in person to sign the off-grounds permit. Please note, parents cannot excuse their student after they have left campus without an off-grounds permit. Students who are 18 or older can sign off on their own notes to clear absences. However, if this is abused, students will be required to show further documentation. Students who leave or return to campus without a pass through areas not identified as proper exits will experience significant consequences that include parent contact, study zone Saturday school, SST, behavior and attendance contracts, and SART meetings. And remember, anytime you are absent, it is your responsibility to find out what you missed in class by communicating with your teacher and being responsible for your learning. Students are not allowed to make up quizzes or other schoolwork if they have unverified or unexcused absences in their class. You can find all this information on our attendance guide that is posted on our Google Classrooms and will be shared with the school community. You can also learn more about the consequences for truancies, tardies, and absences by checking out the Parent-Student Handbook. Be sure to check your attendance every week on Aries. So remember, Mustangs, you are expected to be at school every single day and on time because your presence matters.